Hello YouTube, and we're back for a new show called Like to See. Today I'm wearing pink because I could be either a genius on this one or just simply pinky. On to the show. So today we'll be talking about the single player mode in Mortal Kombat 1. So let's start off with what we have and then let's talk about what we like to see. We've seen the leaks of an invasion mode. So it's highly the case that the players are able to play in spaces between the realms. We got the leak picture of Sindel sitting on the chair with the white hair and the versus screenshot of her and Kitana. So this means that the two of the what if videos are most likely to become reality. The links will be in the description. Another hint that Conquest mode is back was Combat Cast 2. The level designer explained that the team was doing an amazing job designing certain elements in the game. He was also hinting towards the offerings. Here we can see the chests are being planned for the living forest and the map of the living forest that looks like there's a trail out of the woods. My guess is that the woods are part of an open world level design. And if you're wondering what's that noise, I'll show you in a bit. My guess is that the woods are part of an open world level design. So in that case, we can have levels such as the tea room and fish market that will be part of the city or town, and levels for castles or fortresses on mountains. If we put all the spaces together, we got our open world. So what can we do in the open world? Similar to the crypt, this open world is a puzzle. Like many open world games, there's a storyline with quests and side quests. To open new parts of the world, players are required to have keys to open the next play space. Mortal Kombat 1 will be using a similar system, but these keys will be called Kamidogus. The Kamidogus are the artifacts that are used to travel between the realms. We had a similar format in Mortal Kombat Deception. We played as Yujinko as he was tricked by Onaga to collect all the Kamidogus. This would set him free to rule the realms once again. Within the realms, you had time chests and a lot of side quests that get rewards such as levels, skins, and concept art. I think Mortal Kombat 1 will have a similar player mode, but slightly different. I think the play space will be the 5 different realms. In order to get through the door, you need a Kamidogu to open the portal to another realm. So within this realm, players are able to find the following items. Realm associated coins. This means that each play space will have its own currency or resources that can be used for trade. For trade, you need to have vendors for each realm, and each realm will have a part of a big storyline that NetherRealm Studios is known for. But we have seen a few cutscenes of the storyline already, and some argue that this guy is going to be our single player character mode. But that just makes it a new version of Conquest mode. We like to see the old version of the open world of Yujinko quests and adventures fused with the current storybook chapter format. This makes the player mode even more fun as we get to roam around as the players of that specific chapter. As the game progresses, you get to play as different characters. All characters will have their story mode with story mode quests, and each will have side quests that can only be unlocked with specific characters. Each character would have a level of completion. By completing all the story quests and side quests of a character will result in a 100% character completion. To finish the full game, the single player is required to finish each character's quests and side quests. Players would have to move between the realms to find realm-specific currency and resources to trade in the same or different realm. So how many realms are there? In the Midway era, there were 6, and in the NetherRealm universe, there are 5. The one that's being left out is the Order realm. So with the 5 realms that require the 5 Kamidugus to unlock the realms, we are likely to see the return of the Dragon King. To further this claim, the 5 Kamidugus have been advertised in every trailer. Although they look like spears, they're actually the 5 blades to take down the one being. The one being's blood is on these blades, and it gives the users the power of certain realms and open the gates to the Nexus. The Nexus is a space where the Kamidugus are placed to open the portal. This space is used to travel between the 5 realms by using the portals. So what character will be the starting point for this journey? The only one that's carrying the Kamidugu, and the player we have seen with multiple skins. Of course, I'm talking about Raiden. In the original timeline, Raiden carried the Kamidugu, and this gave him visions of the future. So based on this information, this is what we like to see. We would like the single player mode to be part of the story quest and its side quests. Some of the quests are matches against characters and can be bought out by getting certain currencies and resources for trade. This will give an advantage to more experienced players to unlock all the characters for the roster and play the fighting game they love. The disadvantage for the new players is that some fights are too hard to beat. To compensate for that, new players are able to find realm resources or use currency to buy their way out of a match. The currency can be won by playing minigames such as Test Your Might, Test Your Sight, Puzzle Combat, and Chess Combat. And if we're lucky, we might even have racing, but instead of go-karts, it will be on animals, such as horses for Edenium, Oni bats from the NetherRealm, and yeah, maybe go-karts for Earthrealm. To get experienced players back into the open realm spaces, there need to be incentives. These incentives could be hidden fights that are located on a specific realm location at a specific time. Some of the hidden fights require quest requirements to complete. With new skins and character completion to complete the full game, it gives enough reasons for all players to roam the realms as they see fit. What we don't like to see is a realm full Raidens. So to counter that, each play space will have players of different levels focusing on different characters. So each realm has its own server connected to players that have different characters picked for a more immersive environment in Liu Kang's new universe. After a while, most people will be done with story mode, making it inevitable to have more players to choose the same character for a specific role. To fix this, they transform the other players to look like spirits, giving them a golden glow or a dark glow to cover the other characters. This gives each player the original characters and the duplicates as spirits to make for one immersive universe. Everything you do in the realm will reward you with the coins of that realm. Another way to get coins is to wager against players in versus mode, or to challenge each other within the realms of single player mode. This would let players of the same character go from a ghost to the original character for a mirror match. Another thing we would like to see is fighting competitions held within the realms to practice a certain character. These fighting competitions would also replace the towers from Mortal Kombat 11. In addition to that, each space will have its own dojo to train the new characters you unlocked in that realm. That wraps up the single player mode. If you have any questions regarding the single player mode, or simply want to share your thoughts on what you like to see for Mortal Kombat, please place them in the comments below. If you like this content, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, and hit the bell for notifications. Our current goal is set to 3,000 subscribers, so your support means a lot. I'm also collaborating with Combat Connections, which is a new channel focused on Mortal Kombat 1. On his channel, you can also find a podcast featuring yours truly. Alright, that's our show for today. And like always, remember that yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery. My name is Ro Mystery, and thank you for watching. Ciao.
Just do it!